OSP Kisia Jabe, ne how pa na say. Why is he holding on to Ken Ofori-Atta docket for 2 months? Second doom, why be can say me chire Ghana for? Ema yinya omugidi yesa wo be yedwuma bia ma enti na docket 2 months. The 5 cases here they took Ken Ofori-Atta enye ska ketwa wo. SM enkwanye 1 billion Ghana cedis. Cha, yere kise jame enko sa kra o. Niemu bi no ye be tracke, ye be basho. Se no kra be na be yu ho anu mum. Be yu ho anu. Obo sa sa dent na UG a charge no. Ohwe video no kosi ase abeti ase. MPP say masa, munya NDC ni MPP no. Ni enko parliament na OSP na de ayeye no. Yanko audit no. Akufo the time wanye bibia. Mahama time ya obencha cases no de bia no announce cases. Ba wonye bibia nti enye ya politics no. Ni enko audit no. Ede na esinti mama ni abri. Ibe kire wo 5 cases bent na OSP hwehwe Ken Ofori-Atta me kire wo. A serious matter pan na me wo fire. Make sure so subscribe no click bell notification no me the video bi atuma obehu na watimi ahwebi. Uwia no aja comment in the comment section no na wako app any Play Store wanna pan rate or first send this Ghana and you want the best rate out of a transaction a pan rate. All the major meeting platforms on rating be more pan rate na odi edit juma. On the 2nd of June, yen name so as be announcement be meba so. Na so no be announcement no. Wa onim asem no. Ken Ofori-Atta a former finance minister or one of the pioneers when it comes to banking sector no, and investment banking, especially in Ghana. Only to go after the start here, Kelly Gaja Pumoni Adia or T data bank ni bibia. No be a finance minister for 7 years, 1 month, because in the February or baby 2024. And he assigned the finance minister for international affairs. No. OSP say Ghana ni Ken Ofori-Atta wasem. The 7 years no baby say finance no wasem na 5 key issues. 1, aya GR ni SML. Manasa really for first to akofa national service asem na ba no ko investigation we say SML company bi a Ken Ofori-Atta no ko sign contract say revenue assurance say GR say wonim taxes specifically about Ghana your oil sector na ade no na company bo metima di say adwuma na mana be revenue assurance from SML no mu ko di dwuma o hwe OSP create tema 2019 yetua 1 billion cedis e de ba company no OSP say o chef for first state investigation manasa we call MP the National Petroleum Authority which manages the downstream GMPC manage upstream downstream just friend say OMCs oil marketing company Gov't Total Shell Frames so nom na dis adwuma no mo show mo so no omo ka say you fidie kura na nkrata e betim dia check ne SML be ne te hunya se ne omba adwuma ne na ewura mo mu ni say SML company no empanifo na da no na no ma adwuma o GR pen GR empanifo Ghana fo no na afo matwom ho adwuma wo SML no mo jom ko science ade no ama 2019 according to investigation it 1 billion ema wo cedis ene ese Ken Ofori-Atta no asem wo ho tie mi yie o 2 ye wie no ene ese ECG contract with company bi a friend Beijing Ecosign ye mama full name the Beijing Xiong Technology BXC eno so asam ho a ye hia ye Ken Ofori-Atta kromu a National Cathedral a Ken Ofori-Atta call parliament ebra ye vote to the vote of censure 137 137 kotena was say if be contingency vote emu ya dem o man na yesika de ato no enu bi no yiko ye National Cathedral $57 million no ye na no asem ka ho that the third case 4 case no fourth no a spare parts be ekoto in excess of $34.9 million say one ambulance no e ho spare parts be ekoto to any ade no eno so ye no asem ka ho say sika ne kwan so a of us go arrive to say sika no kutu aye no and a last one out of tax say tax exemptions be a general receive hu sika ni ye OSP say ye 5 boy eno ne Ken Ofori-Atta ho asem ka yet ye baby ana June na say Ken Ofori-Atta ba ye so ya de kidney issues ni ade a na tie videos ni yi ko me fa ya kire ho na wan hwe ya won tie asenti ti ha yi and at 2nd of June, always be a catcher, say, Ken Ofori-Atta, and so base or Beshian and Ghana hand in a meeting. Okay, zoom them there on ye, Ghana network judgment, Canama, and I always become which day on the 2nd of June.
It is more than 3 hours past the scheduled time of of Mr. Ofori-Atta's attendance at the OSP, and Mr. Ofori-Atta failed to attend the OSP today. Mr. Ofori-Atta's conduct is totally unacceptable and a baleful spite at law enforcement and criminal investigations. It ends here. It ends today. We will no longer accommodate him. Consequently, the OSP redeclares that Mr. Ofori-Atta is a wanted person and a fugitive from justice. His name is hereby re-entered on the OSP's list of wanted persons. The OSP will take all necessary legal steps to secure Mr. Ofori-Atta's return to the jurisdiction and to answer to the criminal inquiries against him. In pursuance of this, about 30 minutes before this briefing, I triggered processes for the issuance of an Interpol red notice for the location and provisional arrest of Mr. Kenneth Nanaya Ofori-Atta in whichever jurisdiction pending extradition or his surrender. Around the same time, I dispatched a request for extradition processes to be instituted for the provisional apprehension in any jurisdiction in which Mr. Ofori-Atta may be located or found, and his extradition to the Republic of Ghana. The OSP will prefer criminal charges in the courts against Mr. Ofori-Atta in due course, whether in absentia or otherwise. The principle upon which we proceed is that no person, regardless of title, regardless of status, regardless of medical condition, is beyond the reach of inquiry by the OSP.
Yes. And the 2nd of June, Yashani extradition by the Ken Ofori-Atta koto wanted list so any idea. 2nd July, 2nd saying Ufijanako August, 2nd September, 2nd October, 4 months ni, and then 20th, 4 months, 18 days at chum. Na obi anu bi busa me comment UG OSP na kosi sign Ken Ofori-Atta sam na yehunu wa ha yehia wa ha especially US for no ko see US no wo na ena Attorney General Deputy Dr. Justice Ramsey Kasa o say docket na omu hia dia extradite Ken Ofori-Atta OSP ko OSP na etwa sem nim enya Attorney General de Kufuor no aka say bia a continuous government omo ba omo ben hete docket na docket OSP OSP for docket ne koma Gov't data yi ya domreka yeni keke ne fa ma US to twa question Ken Ofori-Atta 2 months ni docket ne mai.
Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta is a subject of a number of criminal investigations, right? I think the one that is popular is the one that the OSP is conducting. And also, that is the one that we are made to believe is in an advanced stage where extradition will be required. And indeed, the OSP has already put the person on red alerts, Interpol red alerts. What it means is that it's a notice to the whole world that this person is a wanted man. But the Interpol alert is not an extradition, procedure. So, if we really want the person to come, we need to make an extradition request to where we believe he is, which is the US. Now, this is what, and listen to me carefully on this. We are the only authority, that's the Attorney General Office, we are the only authority that can make extradition. But we need a docket from, an investigative docket from the OSP to be able to make this extradition request. As of today, we still do not have a docket from the OSP. We have made several requests to the OSP, written letters, written demands to the OSP, asking that now that you've announced to the world that you are ready to have this person extradited, and there have been communication to that effect that even we've seen communication to the effect that the docket is ready and it's only the Attorney General that can make the. So we have been asking for the docket for a couple of, I think about 2 months now. We still do not have the dockets from the OSP. And so without the dockets, you cannot go to the American authorities and say, this is the person we want him. No, you need to show, because when they are asking for people to be extradited to the United States, they bring the full docket of, as if they are going to court. And then we take that docket to court for the court to see whether there's really merit for, bringing the person down. We have to do the same thing. We also have to take a full docket of all the evidence and what we believe the law, and then we take it to the United States authorities, and they will process the extradition and bring it.
Yes. 2 months. Docket name. Na some nearby na Sempe FM. Bafo wa a lawyer on replace him na poor mentia South. No smasa. Yemfa politics nto nkyɛn eye Ghana sam ye ka no how comes Attorney General no mo apɔne ne tumi ho kakra edema OSP ni betumi atena doctor Ghana ehia de aye bibi so.
My initial comment on the OSP is that there must be a bipartisan audit of the OSP's office. There must be a bipartisan audit of the OSP's office. You see, the power to prosecute under Article 88 belongs to the Attorney General.
Yes.
But in this instance, the power to create the OSP came from Parliament. So and so Parliament must know what is going on in there. Somebody may say that the Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee of Parliament has oversight, and so we should be able to do it. But I'm saying that our partisan nature makes it difficult for us to do any frank work as a nation. We have become too partisan. Obi, how can the Attorney General be lamenting about his difficulties to access information to enable it assist the OSP? And yes, information, Attorney General or Parliament, and yes, or Parliament, OSP, una will say open information, open say, we to an amobi. Attorney General, and say, wow, docket in a mammy, docket in a busu, Attorney General Sankai. Opi a very serious matter. The video of the Deputy Attorney General or lamenting. The Attorney General of the country lamenting the authority or no war say or your prosecution and Wama will be. And you see, when you look at the OSP's Act, they are supposed to cooperate with all agencies of state. When you look at the OSP's Act, you see, make can sembi, makan sembi, akanka. Then the people say, "Hey, your time." Nana me ba for the sabi me tiny pa. Sabi say o mine be ye and a meshe. This will be say I'm no namwe. 40 year crossing. Yaki and Nimuno sabi chidiam for the achayen. Into o mine ye chire and the amen chirimanya yen. Enti sabi enye nipa ana ese yesom no ese oman Ghana na yesom no enti niam be ma oman ni be ye ana ese ye ka ho asem ni etu ho anamo so atiase obi Attorney General ese open information you are a part one to say sabi we are Attorney General and pade so atiase Attorney General and pade ni ye dia bo na onu kwa atete ko obo wakwa na kese otu mikako ampese busubi mienu na sabio uko SML ekoye search no ukoye search pe de yin so ti ase uko friend say Ken Ofori-Atta friend say we also pe Ken Ofori-Atta o maye but nipa akadi nyina e wa ha say all the actors no uji shame no de na unya ya udi gira so eyisu Interpol red alert.
Yes.
It's Interpol red alert. Who issue here then? So what I say, and they say, maybe some can say he doesn't need the presence of Ken Ofori-Atta to proceed with the investigation. I made that statement very respectfully. Sabre nipa chain also. And then Martin people is now coming to the table.
Yes.
Sabre will disagree with me. And then he's coming to the table. So what I say, Mr. Sremo, let's now begin to interrogate that office because you see, the power to arrest, the power to investigate, the power to prosecute, which affects a person's liberty, you know, and yet idea at that form. And what the man will be Sabi, yamfa bani pane kwasa. And one thing part of the reasons why I've been concerned about the creation of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. So, nase on person be cooperative with nipa say to me no kura say ne dia. Na obi bisa I say dia na wo this year. Is there indeed a docket on the on Ken Ofori-Atta? Into all these years press conference is there indeed a docket on Ken Ofori-Atta? In fact, is there indeed a prima facie case even against Ken Ofori-Atta? That's what I say.
Yes.
Minia, and they say, did you say there? And they all say, Omo di Mustafa Hamid, near Minia Penny, Omo de cohort. Anna, yes, say, and the OSP are come amend the charges. Anna charge sheet, you know, what go into the money laundering of 15 million cedis. Yemisa will say, since our OSP koye searches, it will be a Mustafa ho anan near February no, anan March no. Why search view? At the time Ben who say upon 15 million one.
Yes. Sure. You're a kisia be umbeto ankwano you be support o. Me say me Ghana me support bone. Come me breye juma. Last month me kwaji me pay ko me baby ko ken we say me koye budget from tax aye temen. Auto petrol gan. Me so me to niema supermarket. Galamsey nti e wona abenya papa kakra gan. Yetete enem koto trouser black. Enye me video mu me shenika kamu be hu ayi bi. Nka me kotam be kire. Adey ni atete taxes na allegedly obi ayade we nyina na bi obebe betoto na no ibetime nya kakra wo so a ne wo ye no no papa ye hian so ba be respond o respond ya ma be kire mu ha. I cannot fathom how 2 months mutimi fa docket no enkoye o we ten of office o process na article 146 obi be so you we the obetwa come parliament obetwa ma president jama chief justice 7 days when establish a prima facie who say nyina so ma what committee must be chaired by a justice of the Supreme Court, a lawyer not less than 13 years at the bar, any other person or investigation mind. 90 days no man report to president. One here you move your retro petition here for you. Come a catch us say you very ora na ho. A coup for the corruption perception. It is allegedly. Yes, will be a disika. Why are you holding the docket? Who problem pa saying? You like say Jabi, who how on saying? Who how anything? Who how pa anything? Subscribe me na click the bell notification. Me the video be atuma. Ube hunu etime hwe. Me nim so wasem ka won. Nso kire wadwen in the comment section. No we are no akọ App Store. Any place on a pan rate or download it. Na fa send this cabra gada na be bo. Me hian Ghana so hian. Bye bye.